The internet is ruthless. One day, you're at the top, trending on every social platform, your name flooding timelines, your clips dominating TikTok. The next, you're a forgotten meme, your audience vanishing faster than your 15 minutes of fame.
In bed that makes a man go crazy every time.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk and spit on that thing, you get me?
We've seen it happen before. Overnight stars like Ice Spice, who lost half her Spotify listeners within 2 years. And now, the latest name added to the list? Bobbi Althoff. At first, Bobbi seemed unstoppable. She went from being an unknown TikTok mom influencer to interviewing A-list celebrities like Drake, Mark Cuban, and Shaquille O'Neal in record time. Her deadpan humor and awkward interviews had the internet hooked, until they didn't. Her fall from grace was just as fast as her rise, and now, she's struggling to stay relevant. What went wrong? In a world where literally everyone has a podcast, standing out is nearly impossible. Yet somehow, Bobbi did just that. Her really good podcast took off almost overnight, making people question, how did a random TikTok mom with zero industry connections suddenly land to sit down with Drake? The theories came flooding in. Was she an industry plant? Did she have powerful connections behind the scenes? Reddit exploded with speculation. Because, let's be real, getting Drake as your third ever podcast guest? That's not normal. But whether it was luck, strategy, or something more, Bobbi's awkward, sarcastic interview style made her go viral. She wasn't just talking to celebrities, she was making them uncomfortable in the funniest way possible. Clips of her clowning Drake, confusing Mark Cuban, and roasting Shaq spread like wildfire.
People were obsessed.
But here's the thing about fast fame. It comes with a cost. The more successful Bobbi got, the more her personal life crumbled. First, people noticed something off about her interviews with male celebrities. She wasn't just playing the awkward interviewer. She was flirting. It was subtle at first, but clips of her acting extra friendly with rappers started circulating, leading to memes about her husband getting clowned online. Then came the Drake controversy. During their viral interview, it was revealed that Bobbi skipped her daughter's first birthday just to be there. When Drake called her out, she laughed it off, but the internet didn't. The backlash was instant. Suddenly, Bobbi wasn't just the funny, sarcastic podcaster. She was the woman who abandoned her family for fame. Not long after, her husband filed for divorce. And the internet? They had no mercy. The industry moves fast, and when someone starts falling, their rivals take over. Bobbi had competition, and they weren't about to let her off easy. Funny Marco, another viral podcaster, started taking subtle jabs at Bobbi, hinting that she was only famous because of her guests, not her actual talent. His audience ran with it, claiming he was funnier and had better interviews. Bobbi Lee, a comedian and podcaster, joked that Bobbi's entire career was just a social experiment and that people only watched her out of curiosity, not actual interest. Charlamagne Tha God, known for his brutally honest takes, openly called her a gimmick on The Breakfast Club. He said, she had her moment, but she never built a real fan base. She was just borrowing clout from bigger names. And the numbers backed it up.
Yeah.
If you've been on the internet long enough, you know how this story goes. The moment people stop rooting for you, they start tearing you down. First, people got tired of her humor. What once seemed witty started feeling forced, cringy, and downright unfunny. Her interviews became hard to watch, and comment sections turned brutal. Then the numbers started speaking for themselves.
Her podcast views tanked.
The millions of likes she once got, gone. Reddit threads started popping up, saying Bobbi's time was over. And when Offset publicly exposed her for lying about how she booked him on her podcast, the internet pounced. Offset didn't hold back. When Bobbi tried to play it cool and act like he reached out first, Offset interrupted. Let's not cap. Your team hit me up. The clip went viral, with thousands of people clowning Bobbi for exaggerating her status. And just like that, the illusion of her celebrity connection started falling apart. Now, if there's one thing the internet hates, it's when a once successful star tries to play the victim. Recently, Bobbi posted a tearful video, opening up about a failed relationship and her struggles to find real love. But instead of sympathy, she got roasted. People flooded her comments, reminding her that she left her husband and family for a career that's now crumbling. Even celebrities joined the shade. Meek Mill, known for jumping into random internet beefs, tweeted, "She fumbled the family bag for this?" Azealia Banks, never one to hold back, posted a full Instagram rant saying Bobbi was a talentless, white girl who thought she could ride the culture wave forever. At this point, her reputation is in freefall. Her content doesn't hit the same, her audience is turned on her, and every new post just fuels more backlash. So, is Bobbi done for good? Well, let's look at the facts. Her views are plummeting. Her industry credibility has taken major hits. And other podcasters are swooping in to replace her. Could she pull off a comeback? Maybe. But at this point, the internet has decided they're over Bobbi Althoff. And once the internet turns on you, there's no coming back. The real question is, who will be the next overnight star to crash and burn? Because in the world of internet fame, no one stays on top forever.
Why?
Because I want to get to know them.
Why do you want to get to know me?
I didn't.
You did.
Your team reached out to mine.
Don't cap. Let's not cap about that. Let's not flex for the gram. Uh-oh. CAP. Flag on the play. Cap.
What was that?
No, it was cap.
Okay. I honestly don't know how this came about. I'm not going to lie to you.
Me either.
Okay. My team could have reached out to yours. I'm not going to. I don't want to make you look bad.
They had to show me who Bobbi was. I thought they were talking about Bobby Boucher.
Never heard of Offset in
The
my
water?
life.
Yes, you have.
I have not. I Googled
Damn.
you on the way here, and I read something about you.
I had to go on TikTok. I couldn't even Google you.
Thank you.
I had to go TikTok search. I couldn't Google you. Google's not there yet. You're not there yet.